Before we get into today's video of talking about why you really shouldn't get a 35 package Raptor, I gotta show you something. So here you go. Everyone wanted me to build a somewhat of a nasty race car, I guess you could say. GT500 axles are officially going on Apollo, just ordered them through Ford, and I've seen them being pushed upwards of 1,300 horsepower. So those axles, same ones that are on the Shelby, are going on Apollo. We're putting them on, got the bead locks on. Car's gonna get dropped off soon in the shop, gonna get it spec'd for a converter. Gonna probably do like a 4,000 plus stall on it. Gonna stay naturally aspirated because I love NA, and you guys know Apollo does have that massive monoblade throttle body. So I think we're gonna do some cutting of the hood, not this specific hood, but a different one. Cut it right here, right down the middle, and do a nice fat intake tube right to the front of the car. Put some nice hood pins in it, and we're gonna set this thing up to be a nasty dig racing monster. Most likely no prep and stuff for like the street, like grudge racing, stuff like that. So that's exactly what we're gonna be doing with Apollo. And Zeus, on the other hand, if you guys missed it, go check out some of the racing videos we just did. They were absolutely freaking insane. Here's a little bit of them. Make sure you guys go run up that video after you watch this one. The racing was phenomenal. Got a lot of good runs in with the boys. If you guys haven't checked them out, go check out their channels too. There'll be the link in the description. And if you guys want to see a video on the Ford ST, we just got one for family vehicle. And I'm not going to lie, this truck is extremely nice. The stability of it, and it picks up pretty fast. Surprisingly, I wasn't a fan of them until I drove one. So if you guys want to see something like that, go check it out. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll do a video just for you guys. Oh, and by the way, for the Raptor R order, we are number 11th on the list for priority. We just went to the dealer, just checked it. So I think one of these trucks are going to get traded for the Raptor R, and I think the Raptor R is going to stay in the family for some time. So let's start this thing from the beginning. We ordered this truck initially as a 37 package, but everyone was complaining about the fuel mileage for these trucks, that the 37s absolutely destroy the fuel mileage, and it's a horrible pick for a daily driver. But on the case of my Raptor, I've been getting 17.5 miles to the gallon. I drive relatively easy. Occasionally, couple races, couple against this one. I don't understand how this 37 truck beats this 35 package truck. We raced 5 times now, back to back from digs, from rolls. If I can get those clips over to this video, I will insert them. It really is truly insane. I don't understand how a 37 package truck, they might put a little hotter tune-up in this truck over this one, but I really don't know. I haven't seen any specifics on that strictly from Ford. So the 35 package truck has kind of been, it didn't come the best, and we've been having kind of nothing but problems with it. So there's been a clunking in the rear, and sure enough, we figured out the Fox shock on this one, I believe it's the driver's side, is completely out of the fluid in the shock. So it's completely dry. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. Every time you drive it, you hear a clunking noise in the rear. So that's that. It had to be defected from the factory. Like a couple things on this truck came defected from the factory. But the reason I say don't get a 35 package is just because of the value. The value will take a hit. Not many people truly want a 35 package. Most people want the 37. And everyone might be like, oh, 35s are plenty, 37s are too much. But let me tell you something. The 37 drives way stiffer, way more firm, feels a lot heavier of a truck over the 35. And I'm just saying this as a consumer standpoint. I've driven both. You guys see both. Had both of them at high speeds, on and off road, doing a little bit of fun with them. And if you really want to put 35s on a truck, just buy the 37s. You could sell your stock 37 package wheels, full kit. I've seen them going for $3,500, and you can order yourself a brand new set of 35s all the way around. And I don't think they'll look bad on the truck at all. Mine's stock 37s, and we put the Recon Ridge Grapplers on his. It's called the Recon Grappler, something like that. They were like the new style of the Ridge Grapplers, but truck looks sick. I put the 37 package wheels from my truck onto this truck because I thought it would look better with the silver accents, and it truly does on the antimatter blue. And then on my truck, I went pretty simple, KMC wheels with a bunch of little spokes. I think they look pretty sick. It's kind of hard to tell in video, but up close in person, they look amazing. Next set of tires, we're probably going to do the Recon, same as that truck, but the BFGs, the KO2s, I'm not gonna lie, heard a lot of trash talk on the Raptor forums about them. They're not that bad of a tire. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They are not that bad. For street driving, nothing I've done crazy off-road yet, but for street driving, phenomenal. This is just my thought process. Maybe like 4 or 5 years down the road, I think the 37 package are gonna hold their value more than the 35, just because of the small upgrades Ford did for those trucks to be able to withstand the 37s. So I think that's gonna be something that like future Raptor owners are going to be looking for. 37 package, I mean, truly, I would, after driving a 37 package, I really wouldn't buy a 35 package truck. It just feels too soft to me. I don't know why. They look damn near identical. They pretty much are. Just color, but drive totally different. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They drive totally different. My dad's drove my truck. I drove his truck. It's night and day. It really is. And you know, both these trucks really didn't come pristine from Ford, which I was super disappointed about. This truck had more problems with it when it came than mine did. Mine relatively came pretty much okay, besides the fender flare being sideswiped. And I did get the new fender flare from the Ford dealer, but I don't know. I really just didn't decide to change it. I just have it sitting in the shed. It really isn't that bad. Initially, it looked way worse than it was. And the door handle, too, also got pretty jacked up. Nice fat chip out of it. And this was a brand new truck. This came delivered just like this. But the Ford dealer did offer to fix it, and they gave me all the parts for it, so I just been kind of lazy. Just didn't feel like doing that. I thought it looked pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys are wondering, I scraped the side of Mount Everest when I was climbing my truck up there. So yeah, that's how those scrapes got there. We're gonna go for a quick ride in the 35 package, then we're gonna come back, jump in the 37. Hopefully you guys can understand what I'm talking about, but truck sounds pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. A nice little rumble to her. But yeah, I was the biggest fan of Raptors there is on the freaking planet. And this truck is freaking absolutely beautiful. No other way to put it. Ford did an amazing job with these trucks. I just wish the quality control was there. Unfortunately, it is not. And yeah, he's been averaging 15 miles to the gallon. God, I don't know how or why. But yeah, let's go for a quick little spin, show you guys what this truck is about. And hopefully I can show you guys like the differences. For some reason, this truck just doesn't feel as stable and as planted as mine. And I truly just can't fathom why. Got a thicker tire. This truck's lower to the ground. There's just, I don't know. You guys are gonna have to explain to me in the comments, but let's go for a drive. So let me tell y'all something. I really wish this truck came with a launch control just like the TRX. But you know, I was thinking about it. The one time we raced and I launched my truck in 4 Auto and I brake boosted it, just off the line, power braked it. If you guys don't know what brake boosting is, or like off the line, just power braking it. All you do is put your foot on the brake and you give it a little bit of gas, stall it up until you feel like the truck is gonna push through the brakes. That's pretty much at its limit. When you hit the limit, just you feel it, let off the brake and floor it, and the truck will leave like an absolute freaking animal. I was actually truly surprised. It left extremely hard. We are going to race my uncle's TRX eventually soon in the future. He just picked up a white one, so that's gonna be a fun race between the Raptor R and the TRX. We're gonna do it because I saw Throttle House do it, and I don't think they brake boosted it. They power braked it from the line, whatever you want to call it. They did not do that, so we're gonna do that with our Raptor R, and we are going to have to spank that TRX in a freaking race. All right, let's pop the truck in sport mode, 4 Auto, and advanced track all the way off, so you guys can see how hard this truck truly freaking launches. So the main difference that I feel in between the 37 and the 35 is all in the steering. That's just me, that is just what I feel. It does feel a lot softer, it feels a lot easier to turn, doesn't feel as tight or, I don't know, as nimble, I guess you could say, but I don't know. It's all preference. You guys go drive a 37, go drive a 35 package, come talk to me, drop a comment in the comment section. I'm telling y'all, 37 is the moves, but you guys are about to see what this 35 package can do from a dead stop. Here we go, dead stop, 4 Auto, gonna power brake it just a little bit, 1500, floored. No wheel spin, and 60. So there you guys see, Raptor R, how to power brake it properly. I don't know why I just said Raptor R, I'm a complete idiot. But that was an EcoBoost, freaking EcoBoost. Raptor R is not gonna pull like that. It's gonna pull 10 times faster than that because this truck is extremely slow. But it did move out pretty well. You guys saw 4 Auto worked, didn't even make a freaking peep of the tires. And then all you do once you're done, because when you're normally driving in 4 Auto, it will keep the power going to the rear wheels. Only when it needs it up front, it will throw the power up front, which is substantially amazing, just like how the GTRs are done. And once you're finished, pop it right back like that. 2-wheel drive and you're good to go. In 4 Auto, you can do that, not 4 high and stuff like that. I recommend coming to a stop, put it in neutral, then do the 4-wheel drive switch, let it change, and then go back. But like I said, 4 Auto is mainly rear-wheel drive all the time. Only when you need it up front, it will throw the power up front, which is super amazing. So now we're in my 37 package Raptor, and yeah, like I said, just feels great, feels right, something about it, something about the Recaros. Yeah, I don't know, but if you like to jump your Raptor and you want to get some merch, make sure you check it out. Link in the description. KD Raptor merch. Raptor on the back. It says just jump it. It's pretty sick. And just to show you guys, fuel mileage is 17.2 miles to the gallon if my camera wants to focus. But yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's just how I drive versus how he drives. It's been pretty good. And then I don't know how to freaking switch this. Oh yeah, there it goes. Back to the trans temp, let everything warm up a little bit more, and then we'll go officially let her rip. All right, I guess you could say we got the Raptor in race mode as best we can get it. Traction control, advance off, 4 auto, sport mode, and yeah, we're gonna launch her right about now. Let's see if we can power brake her up to the same. Steering wheel straight, 1700. There we go. Okay, Yeti. Take her to 70. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, something is different about the 37. It feels faster. I don't know why. I don't know if Ford put more timing in these trucks, but we're gonna compare these side by side. Now go watch immediately after this one, 35. 1500, floored. No wheel spin, and 60. 1700. There we go. Okay, Yeti. Take her to 70. But in truly all seriousness, guys, if you're really looking to get a Raptor, I would say just go 37, just because it does feel better in my opinion. I know some dealers are probably not gonna let you test drive them, so I'm trying to do the best I can explaining to you guys like what really the differences are. The steering, the suspension, this truck just feels a lot more heavier, a lot more planted, a lot more firm. And you guys just saw the back-to-back comparison of the 0 to 60. 4 auto, same exact, like same day, same everything, same road, like everything was spot on right there, just the straightaway was different, completely flat, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like this truck and the 35 package are very similar, but for some reason, I don't know, this truck just feels a lot more stable, a lot more firm, and it does feel faster in my opinion. It really does. And we've raced like multiple times, and this truck has walked away from that other truck on the big end. So if you buy a 35 package truck and you're like, you know what, I just want 37s, I'm gonna put the collar on it, the 1.5 inch, to lift the front end of the suspension up just to fit the 37s, which it can do. I've seen a lot of people do it. It's not gonna work out if you break something and you wanna go through Ford warranty to replace it or fix it. Whatever you may break, a tie rod, some upper lower, whatever the case may be, if you break something off-roading, it's a small break, hairline fracture, whatever the case may be. If you have the wrong size tire, like if your truck is a 35 package and then you put 37s, Ford will not cover it in warranty, and vice versa, 37s, 35s, I don't really see them saying anything of that because you put a smaller tire, but I don't know. Anything to throw off the suspension, Ford will not warranty. I heard them even, I seen one post of one guy said his suspension warranty, like for the truck, got voided just because of the 1.5 inch collar that goes on the suspension to lift the front end of the truck up to make it just a little more level, which I think the truck looks pretty level in my opinion as it is from the factory, but you never know, it could just be that much off. So keep that in mind when you're going to go buy a Raptor. I never seen anyone else talk about it. Thought I'd throw it on there for you guys so you guys know that. Every dealer might be different. Some dealers might do it, some might not, but you never know how dealers are nowadays. They can be a pain in the ass. What's up, fat boys? Guido, relax, brother. Meatball, what's up, dude? So there you have it, 35, 37 package. Drop a comment right now what you guys are taking between the trucks. Always taking 37, and then the 37 Raptor R should be here hopefully within the next 2 to 3 months. Can't wait till that truck comes in. This one will be out of the picture. 37, first 37, well, you'll see both the trucks launching side by side, see what they can do, and maybe we'll have to spice up the EcoBoost just a little bit before the Raptor R gets here. Raptor R will be sitting here in the next 2 to 3 months. Make sure you guys go watch last week's racing video. It was absolutely insane. Twin turbo Mustang versus Zeus, ESS supercharged Mustang versus Zeus. It was killer, bang, bang races. Make sure you guys check out the link in the description also for the merch. Go run it up. Thank you guys so much for all the love. Almost at 22,000, road to 100K. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Shoo!